What's going down, y'all? Part 2 of this third brake light series video here for the Caprice. Man, gorgeous day, man. I had to get out here a little bit and do some stuff, so I needed to come out here and start this caddy, man. I haven't started in a while now. When I went to start it, didn't start because I got an alarm on it, so I think the alarm drained the battery, and I haven't driven this thing since we've been in quarantine, so it's been a minute, probably 3 or 4 weeks already. So anyways, had to jump it, let it run for a while. I ordered some rotors and brake pads for this thing because they're bad, man. They're really bad. So I'll probably end up just doing a video on that too. Not really a how-to, but just something for the channel, just to get some content up. But they're actually nice. They're drilled and slotted rotors, ceramic brake pads, so that should be pretty dope. On the Caprice here, I think we're just gonna finish trying to wire this in, seeing where I can wire in, because since mine didn't technically have a third brake light, I'm gonna have to probably wire it to the brake switch. And the brake switch should be on the harness here in the back. So on these cars, they have the wiring harness meets right here in the channel between the quarter panel and the floor trunk panel. I'll have to see which wire is actually the brake switch wire. Worst case, I could just tie it up to the brake switch in the front, but I should be able to tie it up into here. So I'm just gonna try to get the wiring piece done and then set it up in there and see how it works. And then the last step will be just to upholster it and then put I already ordered some vinyl advertising here, so I'll have my Instagram logo, YouTube logo, and then my screen name, since it's the same for both. So all my social media, if you guys didn't know, is Mr. Griffin 23. So Mr. M.R. Griffin, Griffin, and the number 2 and then 3. So yeah. All right, y'all, so I'm back here in the trunk and trying to figure out this wiring for this third brake light. And this is your normal OG harness. It's actually stuck inside here in this little channel. If your car is really OG and original, you'll still have the original cardboard that covers it all up, and then the original mat. I mean, that's how OG my car is, y'all. This is your original harness that basically comes from the front of the car. This is what controls and gives power to your tail lights. So I thought that I would be able to tie in the third brake light to this, but since this car originally did not have a third brake light, it does not have wiring coming from this harness. I thought I could tie it into a wire here, but I still could, but it won't operate on the third brake light only. It'll actually, well, let me back up here. So you have the yellow wire and the green wires here are both your turn signal wires. So I think the yellow one here is for my left turn signal. The green one here, the dark green, is for my right turn signal. The brown wire, if you guys can see it, that's your tail light. So when you turn the tail lights on, it turns it on. You have a light green wire, that's your reverse lamps. The pink wire, I'm not really sure. I'd have to trace it to see where it goes to. And then this orange wire here supplies power to the trunk lamp. So when I open the trunk, the lamp comes on. I could tie it in to either the green or the dark green or the yellow, but whenever I would hit the turn signal flash, the brake light would probably also flash. And that would actually be kind of cool, but I don't want that at this time. also gave me another idea if I was really good at wiring and electrical. If that were to happen, if I turn the left signal, then the left side of this would come on. If I hit the right signal, the right side would come on. But I'm not that savvy in electrical. You know, I guess that could be a project a different day, but I really don't want to deal with it. And I don't want to ruin this light by me messing with it. So, but I thought that'd be pretty dope. But so what I probably have to do, and to make it easier for me, is just to tie it into the brake pedal switch up front. So I'm already familiar with that, so I know how that works, and we should be good to go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start attacking that right now. All right, y'all, was hard at it for a little bit. Then me and my girl took a break, took a little drive, went and got some acai bowls, and then took a little drive around Seattle since it's nice, and then came back. So now I'm about to finish up if I can, but it is installed. I have it installed and wired in. The only thing I have to do now is this light here is exposed, so I got to make something to cover that up. I was thinking maybe some thin cardboard or something sturdy, and then cover it with some black. I have this black sticky felt. I was thinking about just covering it with that, so I'll probably do that or something similar. I'll take you in the inside here. Looks pretty good, y'all. I mean, as it is, sits pretty level, pretty flush, not a whole lot of movement. I think it'll be all right. All right, so got to finish covering up, but I ran the wires down through here, down alongside here, down through here, under the carpet, all the way under here, under the kick panel, and then this is the end of the wire here. So I have it tied into the top wire, the white wire on my brake switch. So when I press the pedal down, it gives me 12 volts. And then I have the other end hooked into a ground. The ground is just hooked up to an existing switch that I have for my halos. And then I'll just tidy all this up here. So pretty simple, y'all. Works pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it down now, and then figure out how I'm gonna cover that light, and then wrap it, and then put it back in, and we should be good. All right, y'all, getting kind of late, but I'm trying to get this all done. But I got it all covered up now with my extra headliner material that I had there. So not perfect, but it will do. Cover that up there, and then on the back side here, that's what it looks like there. So I have this black material here. That's actually some old felt, like, what they call it, like jewelry, like that felt that's in a jewelry box. I ordered a bunch of that when I redid my console and my caddy here, and I took the CD changer out and kind of make a little like a little storage bin in there, and I covered it with this. So when I covered the rough edges of the material from the headliner material, so you can't really see it, I covered that with the felt too. It has a sticky back, and then this part right here is actually where the light was exposed, and I covered that up. What I did is I just took a piece of cardboard and some double-sided industrial strength sticky tape, and then put that on there, and then covered it up with this. So again, not perfect, but it'll do. So I'm about to go ahead and install it, see what it looks like, and then go from there. Use this 3M headliner adhesive. I just picked it up at O'Reilly's, and it did the trick. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and get this on in there before it gets dark. All right, y'all, we made it happen. We made it happen, man. The light is installed, everything is installed, and it looks really, really good, y'all. I've been on my grind. Didn't even comb my hair today. Long hair don't care. I ain't cut my hair since quarantine started. But let me go ahead and take it to this light, y'all, see, and let you guys see what it looks like. Yeah, man, I think that looks really, really, really good. I think it pretty much goes with the car too, you know, almost like it came with it. So on the box Chevy Caprices, the 77 and 79, at least I know the 78, but I think the 77 and 79, they don't have a middle light. If you check some of my previous videos, I actually added a light in there with some LEDs. But for some reason, if you guys know, I have sequential lights, and the module that I had, it didn't allow me to keep this light on all the time, because if stock, these two lights come on and they stay on, and the middle light in the middle section just doesn't light up. When I hooked up the sequential lights, it wouldn't allow me to keep this light on. I tried everything I could think of to keep it on, and it wouldn't let me. So the module just didn't allow that to happen. But when I turn the lights on, then this light will come on. It's just the brake light won't come on. This is my only brake light that I have back here. So actually, let me go ahead and turn on that light so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So there's my lights there. So again, the light will light up, but I won't have the brake light. So, but all good. Now I added that third brake light, so I think it looks pretty good, y'all. Go ahead and set it a little further back so you guys can see. So that's what light's on, brake light on. Let me go ahead and shut this light back. See what it looks like. No lights on, just the brake. Yeah, I like it, y'all. I like it. So let me know what you guys think, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it looks pretty dang good. Here's a closer look of it so you can see. So I put some felt back here so it'll cover it, covered up those imperfections from when I rolled the material over. So it's just hugging the glass all the way around. Just hugging the glass. Let's go ahead and take a look in the inside so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see in here. Getting dark, but yeah, that's the material that I covered it with. Same headliner material and everything. But yeah, y'all, it's pretty flush up against that there, if you guys can see. And then what I did, because when I first installed it, the back part wasn't touching at all. I wanted it to kind of hug the glass to keep as much light in as I can, and so it wouldn't bounce around. So I stuck some foam up in here on each corner right here, and then that allowed it to move this section up and allowed it to touch the glass. So, but yeah, so I think that looks pretty damn good, y'all. Let me know what you guys think, man. Get in the comment section, let me know. And shoot, 78 Caprice has a third brake light. Yeah, I'm liking it, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, y'all. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, man. Do all that good stuff, y'all, man. Stay with me here. We making stuff happen. And whoo-wee. Take a look at that one more time. Pow. All right, y'all. Deuces.